Hey. Hey, mama.
I think we're good.
All right. What's happening?
Hey.
Hey, so this is what it's like to be up on this stage, huh? Man, I haven't been up on this stage in I don't know, a long time.
I like this stage. I don't know why we didn't use it more often, but
it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It makes me feel important even though there's nobody here and we're talking to an empty room. But that's all right.
They don't know that.
They don't know that.
Yeah, there's so many
There's
people
so
here
many people watching us right now.
Hold up. We'll do autographs afterwards, guys.
trying to talk here. Trying to talk. Oh, yeah.
I just like how I'm in the center in all this. I
well-
wasn't expected to be in the center of this.
Danny and I spoke about this ahead of time. We were like, we should have Ray be the center of attention because we know you love it. So you're just telling us that you guys some viral stuff going on with that KRZR story.
So, yeah, I think that's probably the first thing we should talk about. So, yeah, we went a little semi-viral in the For You page with all the Fresno people.
Yeah. I'm gone for an episode or two, and all of a sudden you guys freaking just go crazy.
Razor. It was Razor. Razor Rock.
Razor Rock.
107.5.
So we were...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Little pieces of it.
Yeah, it was not a very big, strong signal.
No, not at the time. I think it's a monster now, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
at night it was, it would ignite.
It's like a Univision station now, I think.
I think so.
Anyway.
So for context, we like talking about old radio stations from time to time, and
we're old, and we're not, but you know.
But I still remember a lot of the radio stations that used to be around because it was a big part of my life, and apparently for a lot of people who watched that video. So we had a video that I posted on our shared Instagram feed, and then also on my TikTok page, talking about the stuff that happened at KRZR with the Hells Angels, and it blew up. People started sharing the hell out of that video and started sending me messages and comments about their personal stories of.
Was Skippy doing middays in? Was that before Skippy? Was she on the morning show? Intern?
I just know that I think.
Oh,
Jen Lip.
Jen Lip was the front row.
I started saying we could get Skippy to come in and tell us, recant that story.
Yeah.
I bet she'd have a story to tell us.
So
was in the building.
What's awesome about this is that it makes me feel like I'm going to be real. It makes me feel honored knowing that you guys knew these legends at one point or the other, or have been around the industry enough to
I'm kind of sad that we don't have a Hells Angels story to tell for here.
I'm off the Hells Angels story.
Yeah, so me and Danny both got messages from different biker crews talking about this situation. So we're gonna keep that on the down low.
Right? Yeah. Don't be bringing that stuff up.
So I once knew a kid on a Hot Wheel or a big wheel.
So I do have another KRZR story, but I want to wait on that until later on in the episode.
Oh God.
Because the one thing I didn't want to bring up was I had a friend who reached out to me about this situation, and I wanted you guys to kind of give me your opinions on this. So I have a friend who's been dating this girl for a while now, probably for about little relationship question here. And this was a good one, so I was like, okay, I could talk with the boys on this one. And we kind of talked about this on an earlier episode, but I kind of have a little bit more details. Is that this guy has been with his girl for 5 or 6 years now, and they are working people. They have normal jobs, and they make good money. But to make a little bit extra scratch, they're both good-looking people.
I know this is going.
Okay. And first off, the dude in this relationship was kind of against this idea, but his girlfriend, I don't think they're married yet.
Okay, let me guess. They have sex on OnlyFans.
No.
Okay.
Only her.
Oh, with other guys?
No. Just she does her own little OnlyFans stuff.
Okay.
And not just OnlyFans stuff, but I guess she's on other sites as well. That kind of similar to OnlyFans.
And he tapes it? Is that the deal?
Either he tapes it or he takes the photos. Okay. But he's a supporting boyfriend in this.
Sure, she probably makes 6 figures a year
in this situation,
easily, if not more.
Yeah,
easily.
Anyway, your question, Ray.
So in this dynamic, in this day of age, if you were like in this similar situation, would you two from an older generation would allow this to happen, or would be okay with this if there was like conditions in this? Me personally, I say it'd be okay as long as you have a thorough talk on like the boundaries and the conditions of it, rather than just her doing whatever she wants.
It's a side hustle, no doubt.
It's a side hustle.
And they can
no
be
doubt.
very lucrative, as we all know. I know personally, without saying names or anything, but I know personally somebody who went down that path with his very attractive wife, right? He ended up losing her as a result of it. Because, I mean, they were making boatloads of cash. And all she did was disrobe. So she wasn't really engaged in any type of sex.
Not pornography, but more
Correct.
of like nude content.
Correct. And they made boatloads of cash.
So did they break up because of the money, or because she
Or
found
somebody else.
Correct.
I think we did talk about this before.
We didn't.
Oh, sorry, sorry. But yes,
There's always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. Yeah.
The bigger fish came in and he couldn't keep up.
Were they married?
It's never been discussed. I don't know that to be the fact. They share.
I think it's
Might as well be common law married.
I think it's a different scenario if you two aren't locked in. If you aren't locked in, then it's a very slippery slope.
See, when you said that, I went straight to what Danny started saying. I was like, the true story. I thought, well, that's going to lead to something where something's going to happen with somebody else, or the money's just going to be too good, and she'd be like, "What do I need you for?" And then boom, out.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. Well, I need you for. I'm making 6 figures a month or whatever.
I'm the one making the money.
Yeah. Don't need you no more. See ya.
I just, it's easy to do, and in this day and age, that when you see that money hit your PayPal or your Cash App,
Whatever, yeah.
instantly. I mean, in one day you can come out. Those ladies are getting thousands of dollars in.
Money changes you, everybody.
It's wow.
It's not the key to all happiness. Trust me.
I think
I seen them have the car. I knew them personally, both. I seen them with the cars.
They have like exotic vehicles, not just Corvettes.
nice
Like
place to live,
Ferraris
and
Maseratis
they're not no
and-
struggles. I think that's the main idea
was like,
first.
Bro, I sign off on your time card. You are not making that 30 hours here.
Where'd you-
Here, bro.
Okay.
Not here.
What you doing on the side?
What's with this Land Rover you got parked in our parking lot, sir?
Yeah, you are not making that much.
kind of drugs you selling, bro?
Sir, you have a G-Wagon now? You just had a Land Rover last week. What happened? What's going on?
Yeah, you ain't making that money.
So, Randy, what do you think?
Well, I thought, like I said, I thought the exact same thing. When Danny told the story, he started telling the story. I'm like, I know this is going. This is just going to go downhill all the way. So if you're single and you want to start an OnlyFans and you want to do that thing and make that money while you can, and I think you're all for it. But I think if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's been for an extended amount of time, even a short period of time, you got to talk to them and tell them, hey, are we going to be solid through this? I mean, we could make a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
But money changes you, like you said, and I don't think it would be beneficial in the end.
I also think it's different, too, because this dynamic is one-sided. It's one person doing it. But if both of them were participating, I think it would be a better scenario.
Well, I'm surprised it didn't end up being like that. Like,
I think the guy in this situation is just uncomfortable about the whole thing, where she is completely okay with it.
Initially, you're so numb because of the cash.
right.
That fixes everything.
Money fixes it all.
The whole
Bills are
pride
paid.
and shame goes out the window.
And morality's gone.
But if you're going to do it and like you're single, or if you and your other are into it, I would set a time frame. I'd be like, 1 year, we're in and out.
Done.
If we make $1 million this year, boom, let's take it. Let's invest, 500 G's of it and hold on to the rest and pay taxes on it. and then let that 500G go, 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 go. Put it in something, invest that thing, and let it go.
That's a great idea. Yeah,
like going
they're
to
gonna
Vegas.
watch this, so they're.
But it's like going to Vegas, bro. It's like, oh, I'll put another dollar in. Oh, I'll put another dollar in. Hey, I got $2,000. Oh, I'll put another dollar in. Oh, I'll put another dollar in, because you get greedy. Greedy. That's what kills you.
You want another stack.
Yeah. Got to have another stack. Got to pay more bills, because I got more. You know, the more you make, the more you got to pay, because the more your entourage gets, or the bigger your house gets, or the bigger the
Your
car
lifestyle
gets.
gets.
That's like dating or being married to an exotic dancer, aka stripper.
Yeah.
You know that.
Rip gold diggers in Fresno.
R.I.P. to gold diggers.
R.I.P. gold diggers in Fresno. I'm sorry.
Those poor girls that were there.
Now they're going over to City
Peg
Lights.
legs and cigarette burns, bullet holes.
Ex-hookers.
Oh man.
Trying to go straight.
They were
Peg
bad.
legs.
Hey man, they're just trying to make a dollar for their kids, man. They got to support the family somehow.
And I get it. I understand. You know, and if you look attractive, these women that go on these OnlyFans, you know, and if people are throwing dollars at them, go for it. I'm all for that. It's legal.
Right.
And you know, you can say what you want, but if there's somebody on the other side who has feelings for you,
Then that's when it gets
really difficult.
Yeah,
yes.
because somebody on the other side that's got feelings for you could be some crazy ass person, some stalker, some murderer, some rapist, dude. You don't know.
Yeah.
And then
Those
hunt
horror
you down.
stories.
Yeah.
You know, all they got to do is jump on the dark web and find your address, and all of a sudden they're at your house. That's that's some stuff you got to think about.
The AI tools, man, they can find out anything, especially these days.
Scary. It's a scary world.
So speaking of like sinful things, I was reading something.
Race full of sin today.
I had a couple things to talk about, and I was making sure to have some content for us to talk about.
Sure.
So both of you are familiar with Las Vegas.
Sure.
A bit, yes.
So the story is that Las Vegas is losing a lot of its tourism.
Yeah.
It's like people are saying that Vegas is dead. So with everything, I don't know when was the last time you guys been to Vegas. It's been a while since I've been to Las Vegas.
September, I drove through Vegas on the way home.
So
I was
Haven't been
there
per se.
a year and a half ago.
So from what you saw, did it look empty to you? Did it
No.
look?
Nope.
Not at all. I was on the Strip. When I got there, I stayed at the Trump Tower, and I went walking, and both my wife and I went down the Strip, and it was, I couldn't even move.
Okay. So you stayed at the Trump Tower. So a lot of people, from what I'm saying, because the Trump Tower is not necessarily one of those budget hotels. It's up there. You can get a penthouse, a nice good penthouse at the Trump Tower. But what about like places like, I don't know, Treasure Island, or like oh man, what's that? Excalibur or Circus
I
Circus?
love Excalibur. I stayed at the Excalibur before. I haven't stayed at Circus Circus. I hear that's just like the worst. But
Yeah. So I've stayed at both Excalibur and Circus Circus many times. And I wouldn't say it's my preferred stay, because it's Vegas to me, it's a place where if you're in Vegas, you're doing stuff. You're not just staying in the hotel.
No, there's plenty to do.
Yeah, you're all night. That's a 24-hour town.
Yeah.
So from what I've been seeing is that Vegas is transitioning. It's in a transition phase, and they're not catering to the people, like the reasons why we went, because it was cheap, right? The last time I went to Vegas, I remember it being dirt cheap, like spending $50 staying at Circus Circus, and for one night, like a $55 a night or something like
probably
that.
still that price.
And eating at the steakhouse downstairs for like $12.
Yeah.
And
Well.
yeah, and not have to worry about like eating or anything, and just hanging out at the casinos and walking up and down the Strip. And I do remember things being like cheap, like scenes, like going to like the little exhibits, like the Titanic exhibit over in was the pyramid. Oh my God.
That's the. Is that the Excelsior? No, that's the.
Anyway, where the Sphinx,
that.
wherever the Sphinx is
I
at,
can't think of that.
that's where the Titanic exhibit is at, and I got to see that for cheap. So anyway, so Vegas is going through this transition where it's more catering to like the millionaires, where things are starting to become more expensive just to do the simple
So
things.
you're saying less family oriented because they were trying to make it a family destination.
Yeah.
They were trying really hard.
And the reason why is because the mob used to try to make it family oriented. And now all the casinos are owned by the corporations. It's
So my wife and I, we were walking up and down the strip, and I go, I want to eat. So we jump in the car, go back to the hotel, grab my car, valet, bring out my car. Go, and she's like, what do you want? I said, I want Mexican. I want to sit at a restaurant and eat some food. She's like, okay, let's go. She MapQuest a spot at good. She helped it. Everything's good. So we take off, and it's around the corner, off the strip, right? Great food, great restaurants. The strip is the typical restaurants,
Right.
All the brands.
Yep.
But the great food is off the strip.
Yes.
Vegas, they got some great food on.
Agreed. Yes.
So we go around the corner, and there's the restaurant. And I'm pulling up, and on top it says, table dances nightly. Right. And I go,
Honey?
Nice.
do you want hips and chips? Because we're going to get that inside of guac here.
Yes.
We're going to get hips and chips. She's like, no, we're not going
Hips
here.
and chips, baby. Hips and chips.
Or the sushi places where you could just eat the sushi off the girl.
Oh, yeah. Vegas has it all.
Ray.
Ah.
We actually, for fun, we went to the Pawn Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We just
That's
for
fun.
fun. Yeah, just for fun. I like Vegas. It didn't look empty at all. And I've been hearing all the stories that it's dead here. I'm like, what are you comparing it to?
Yeah, I drove through September, middle of the week. It was a Thursday, I think it was, and this last September, and it was raining in the desert. And
The last time I went was raining too.
On the strip, tons of people.
In the rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
I think they're doing just fine.
I've been wanting to go to Vegas for a while. I haven't been back there in
Now,
10 years.
that stuff before you get to Vegas, what's the town?
Not Barstow.
Not Barstow. Right before you get into Vegas. That
Prim
whole-
Valley?
Yeah, I think that's where it is.
Where-
Prim. Yeah, Prim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they closed the outlets.
Yeah.
And
Dead.
they closed the hotel.
Yeah.
Or it's 3/4 of the way closed across the.
The one with that crazy casino. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
The
Wild Bill.
Wild Bills.
Got a log ride in the
Yeah.
middle of it or
Yeah.
something.
The one,
Yeah.
and that's where the Bonnie and Clyde car is at, right?
Yeah. We went walking through that mall there at Prim Valley. My wife's like, I want to go to the mall. And I go, okay, well, let's go in. I mean, it was like this. There was maybe 3 stores in there that were open. I mean, it was dead.
I think they totally closed it. I know when I drove by there, I saw a bunch of graffiti. So they may have just closed it all up.
Probably.
I've been wanting to go stay at the Cosmo. That's been and stay at a nice hotel with a balcony.
Stay at the Wynn, Ray. Stay
Or
at
the Wynn.
Go all the way.
I haven't been to Vegas in a while. Maybe that's something I should do. Leave in the comment if I should just go to Vegas.
Should Ray go to Vegas? I think Ray needs to loosen up and go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Take a day off or a weekend off.
A weekend off and just go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas.
You got to get in that mindset, though. Do I want to dedicate 4 hours in the desert driving?
Oh yeah, I have no problem driving.
Yeah.
I've
You know what? When I went last September, they have put a Love's and a what's the other one?
Buc-ee's?
There's a Buc-ee's out there, and there's the other one. There's a Love's, the Buc-ee's, and the Flyers.
Flyers, yeah.
All the way up there now. So it's like you're not ever lonely out in the desert now.
like it used to be, where it used to be completely
nothing.
dead.
There's lots of stuff out there between
Barstow and to Vegas.
and Vegas, yeah. And then there's like 6 C trains on the way. It says you're halfway to Vegas. I was like, wow.
Do the Bakersfield side. On the Bakersfield side, I mean, you get to California City and you're like, okay, 3 more hours.
Oh, California City is a freaking Ghost town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he used to take me for. I used to go, man, you got to be committed to do this Vegas.
How far is California City from Bakersfield?
It's about an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
a little over an hour.
we get on 58 and come around to
That's if you're gonna take the
Gotcha.
Mojave way.
yeah,
Tehachapi.
yeah, that's the way I usually go.
Go back there. Or that's the backside. You can go to LA.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
do that too.
or through Victorville,
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Lancaster,
So
Palmdale.
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 Because I got high.
So
Goes yeah.
I can't address. I have to address the podcast with another story from another KRZR story.
All right, Ray.
So
Ray's trying to get.
so
more
first off,
subscribers.
again, I had no affiliation with KRZR. That was before my time working in radio. Sorry.
Were you even alive then, Ray?
Yeah, it went off the air in 2010. So I just got out of high school.
Ah,
And I remember the switch. I remember how pissed off everybody was when the switch went off.
Some didn't believe it.
Yeah.
They thought it was some kind of prank or something.
yeah, I thought it was a prank. Yeah, I remember that.
So there was one story that was also passed down to me that was given to me by Rose Ortega and a couple other people who used to work for us.
Oh Lord.
So one was about the paintball incident. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. There was a promotion. And by the way, this is the reason why I know these stories is because these were promotional strategies, because I worked in the promotions department here. And so we've always tried to take examples from other stations, and that's how I knew about all these different promotional incidents that happened, the good and the bad.
I got a paintball story.
So
Okay.
so the story that I heard was that KRZR was doing a promotion for, I think it was either $10,000 or $20,000, which was to show your wildest hair or something like that. It was a promotion to bump up the spirit of KRZR or show your KRZR pride, basically. Like, how can you be the most wildest listener or whatever? And one listener decided, hey, I'm going to get two of my buddies to shoot me in the middle of a parking lot and on a kiddie pool, shirtless, with paintball guns.
Ow.
And just to prove the point that he's
Children, do not do that.
don't
try that at
do
home,
this at
kids.
home.
Please
try that at
don't.
home.
So this man got pelted
Uh-huh.
with paintballs
Yep.
on the blacktop in the summer
Yep.
in Fresno.
Yep.
And he was taking so many shots that, if you ever been hit by a paintball gun, it's not fun and it leaves a mark. And this guy was getting wailed by paintballs.
And he was shirtless.
And he was
didn't have
shirtless,
pads on.
no pads. I think he just had goggles on.
He's insane.
And his two buddies just free aimed at him. And he just took these shots.
They're unloading on them.
And then apparently the KRZR crew was there witnessing it because they put it on. And the guy started like bleeding through these wells because he just kept getting nailed in the same areas. And what the guy did to kind of prove a point, I don't know what kind of point he was trying to make, he grabs a bottle of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and just pours it all up and down himself.
Oh my
Jeez.
God.
And the moment he did that,
Start screaming, I bet.
he went into shock,
Yeah.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
went into complete shock. And I guess he went to the hospital and he's fine to this day. And he did win the money.
Yeah, I bet. Winner
But
too.
You could suffer some internal damage too.
Yeah.
yes,
Smashing your organs that way.
this was to kind of show how crazy some of the KRZR listeners were. But it also kind of gave them the reputation of like how wild that time in radio was, because I believe that was the late 90s when that happened.
Yeah, you could pretty much do anything. You could get away with anything in the 90s.
Yeah.
So case in point, it wasn't that bad, but our morning show had a stunt boy. So a stunt boy is like a guy that goes out and
Goes
jumps out
out
of an
and does
airplane
everything,
and,
yep.
That
That was Coyote.
He'll do
when they had that
anything.
time.
Yes.
So this
Coyote
time,
was
stunt
the stunt
boy
boy.
was dressed up as the Easter Bunny, and we told him, We told him, so we need you to run around the park. So he dressed up as an Easter bunny. We roped off a big portion of the park, and I said, we're gonna hide some eggs, and you're gonna jump around and pick them up and put them in your basket and give them to the listeners. They've got money in them. What we didn't tell them was that we were gonna pelt him with paintballs, and there were gonna be 3 of us, and we were going to paintball him, and we did.
You didn't tell him this?
No, but we put some. Hang on. We put some pads on him though.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So he's
we padded him up. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "The Easter bunny has to be fat and full like Santa Claus, man." Oh, okay.
You're a fluffy bunny.
See, you have to be a special person to be a stunt boy, okay? Or stunt boy, stunt girl. You got to be special. Got to be a special person.
By the way, there were some times I wore the Easter bunny here at the
Willing to
station.
do anything. You're lucky I didn't
Did it get paintballed?
be pelted with paintballs, right? I know. I think there's a picture of me and you hugging, or Chad as the Easter bunny. I'm not sure which. It's a little shorter, so it's probably me and you hugging. But anyway, so he ran out there and started hopping, and we let him get a couple of eggs. Everything was good. And there was a bunch of people around, and then all of a sudden we came out and we had our masks on and stuff, and started pelting with paintballs, and Easter bunny was getting beat around with paintballs. You hear the Easter bunny screaming. Rock station we were working for, of course. Something like KRZR.
Oh, man.
He had a station T-shirt on. Easter bunny did, and then all of a sudden he just gets down and he starts playing along. And he just starts flopping around. And they're like, okay, the Easter bunny's all right, kids, because there were some kids there. Easter bunny's all right. He gets up, he's got yellow and pink and blue all over him.
At least he was protected with the Easter bunny costume
We were
and some
just
pads.
trying to get a little practice in before Easter.
Jeez.
So the Easter bunny got up and he gave out some cash, and that was nice. But and he was like, he just came up. I remember he whispered, he's like, "You fuckers, I'm gonna get you guys."
Did he ever get back?
He tried a couple times, but he didn't. He wasn't quick enough.
Oh,
He wasn't
man.
quick enough.
So
Sorry, bro.
Poor Easter bunny.
So to kind of put this all into a perspective, back in the day, you were able to get away with a lot of things.
I mean, Mancal stopped traffic on the
Golden
Bay
Gate.
Bridge or Golden
Yes.
Gate Bridge to get a haircut or something with it on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to have a good time in the '90s, and the '80s were even crazier. But that was kind of before my time. I mean, I came at the end of it, but you could pretty much do anything there too. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of these stories that I know were all been given to me. It's almost like urban legends that I hear these stories and I go like, this sounds too crazy. This
Crap.
didn't happen.
Crap we get arrested for now.
Yeah, and then I have these guys who've been around for a while to confirm these stories, and then hearing their perspectives of it. It's something that I always loved, and like I love hearing old stories. Like Rick McNeil, the PD for K-Jug, he has some crazy, cool stories, old radio stories. So. And I always cherish every time when I hear these crazy stories because to me it's fun, it's hilarious, and
You're sitting on Grandpa's lap hearing a story.
yeah.
Tell you about the good old days, son.
And it also gave me ideas on how we can promote the station while I worked here. So that was one of the main reasons why I loved hearing these stories.
Yeah, guerrilla marketing was fun back in the day.
Guerrilla marketing.
We'd take do easy stuff. We would sticker up the other station's van. If it had their logo on it, we would just take our stickers and
And
put all over it.
Yep.
And then the general manager would get a call the next day, like, "Hey, you guys we got stickers on our vans from your station."
We don't know what happened.
Well, what happened?
Some crazy listeners, man. Wasn't us.
Well, and we do that sometimes. We get some listeners like, "Hey, man, you want to have some fun? Just go put some stickers on this van over here." Oh, dude.
Get some movie tickets.
Friend.
Movie tickets.
Yep.
CD.
Friendly rivalry, in other words.
Yes, friendly rivalry. Sometimes. sometimes not so friendly, but yeah, it was a good time.
So yes, everyone, you guys can stop messaging me about all that stuff now.
I was on the air, and I watch a car pull in our parking lot, like right here. This car comes speeding in. Didn't recognize it, right? And I was like, oh, great. Who are these guys? We didn't have a gate leading into our parking lot. Kind of similar here. So
You didn't have to tell him that part.
Nobody had a gate. Nobody had a gate. Man.
nobody had a gate. So our van's parked back there. But our van is loaded down because we had a big sound system, speakers. It was nice. It was a nice van. So they took whitewash
Oh, that's bad. See,
and threw it all over our van.
That's dirty pool.
Dirty, yeah.
That's dirty pool. Stickers come off with a little bit of elbow grease, but stuff like that's nasty, dirty pool.
It was our black B95 van, and we had the big Killer B on the side.
I love that Killer B.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Yeah, with the headphones and the microphone.
Yep.
And it just got all destroyed. Whoever that asshole was, that was an asshole.
Wow.
We're still looking for you.
Yeah, and I always thought it had to be a rival station.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was them themselves or set somebody up to do.
Who was at the time? Power.
Power hadn't launched yet at that time.
What year was it? Because Q was out here, right, at that time?
No, Q wasn't on the air until the mid-90s.
KSCQ.
Yeah.
See, that was way before my time, y'all. All right.
Kino was still on the air. 96 FM. Rick was there, and so was Don Parker was the PD.
Don Parker.
Was the PD.
Legend.
95 at that time. But yeah, he threw whitewash all over our van. So pissed.
So bad.
They're like, Danny, you didn't see anything? No, I'm in the studio. Right? I saw the car, but I didn't.
Was that on when they were on
McKinley?
McKinley.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there next to the tower.
Yeah. Near
man.
Blackstone. Very seedy. At that point in time, it was
Seedy. Yeah.
very seedy.
Yeah. Still to this day.
Still,
yeah.
I thought people sometimes hookers and johns will go in there.
Yeah.
To do their business.
I went there for a job interview at the probably mid '90s. It was early '90s. It was right before Rick, I think. So I went there and I saw some hookers just walking down the street. I'm like, what the hell did I get to? Because I came from Modesto, so I drove 2 hours to Fresno. I was like, I don't know where this place is. So I drove down McKinley. I was like, this is like the big ass station. So I saw the hookers and stuff. And I drove in down the alleyway.
That's how you know the station was good, when you know that the local pimps and the hookers were right next door down the streets.
And I walked up and I saw the station. I'm like, this looks like something out of the freaking 70s, man.
Yeah.
What the hell? Is this?
WKRP, man.
Totally looked like WKRP. I'm like, these guys are the ones making all this money, being number one, and what they certainly aren't putting anything into their facility. And then you see, like a Mercedes, Lambo. It's like, oh, there's the general manager and the sales manager and all this stuff. I got inside, and there was like, the floor looked like it was from the Brady Bunch, and there was like sand on the floor. It was weird. It was weird. I'm sure it was cleaned up.
This was what, 89, 88?
Early '90s, late '80s, something like that. Yeah. It was an interesting time to say the least. Yeah.
Well, that was a long podcast. That was just rambling about the old good old days.
Radio.
Good
But
old
I love
days.
it. I love it. So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was sending out that video from last week. So
Ray's hoping for another viral video with the KRZR story. So
maybe, and then we still talk about maybe we can get some of the old PDs and some of the DJs to come and confirm some of these stories, because that'd be
one more fun fact. Skippy told me this. When I worked in Fresno and did I did request show on the country station KNAX in the '90s. Her and Philip, is it Pistoresi?
Philip,
Tester, I don't know.
Yeah.
Philip, he's on KMJ. Anyway, they would call and screw with me and request songs. But they really wanted to hear the songs. I was like, so you guys were screwing with me, but you weren't screwing. Were you on the air? And she's like, no, we were just calling to mess with you. We wanted to play along with your songs. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I should be happy or sad. Or
so the guys were calling in when you were doing the late show.
Yeah, I was doing 7 to midnight. I was
And
doing
they
a
were like-
request show, and they were calling in.
Literally next door.
Yeah, no, they were down street. They were down street.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's on KMJ now.
Yeah. Phillips on KMJ. Yeah.
He used to be Sam on the Fox.
Sam.
Yeah.
He was Sam? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, we gotta stop.
Oh yeah.
we gotta stop.
So
All right.
maybe more stories on the next one, but thanks guys.
There you go.